everyone, I hope that all of you are having an amazing day from wherever you're watching this video from, and if not, I am sending you so much love. Love you. So welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a flip through of all my artworks in the year 2020, from artworks I've done on paper, artworks I've done on canvases, and also artworks I've done on bottles. So let's get straight to it. Okay, so I'm going to start with the paperwork, which is on here. Let's get started. Okay, so we can begin. I am starting with my paperwork. So this is all the work I've done this year on paper. So let's check it out. Okay, this is not for this year, but I left it because of the pretty doodles that I drew on this page. Then I messed up the Bible verse, and so yeah, it didn't it didn't work out the way I wanted to, but I just left it there because the doodles look really pretty. So next we have this watercolor piece that I created in school while I was waiting for my classes to start. So I just removed my watercolors and then just started painting, because at this time I was learning how to do watercolors, and so I just wanted to keep practicing. So you can see I drew just plants hanging out on a normal warm day because the sky is blue, like blue. So yeah, it was a warm day, so that's what I was going for. Okay, so my next piece, this is actually a really big piece. It's A4 papers stuck together. There's 6 A4 papers that I stuck together to create this huge doodle. So it's a line doodle that I created this year, and let me just take it out and show you how big it is. I actually did a video of me drawing this. It took me, I think, about a week, and I used to work for 3 hours a day, so yeah. So this is the whole piece. I don't know if it can be seen. Yeah, but this is the whole art piece. And it was at this point that I was practicing. This is actually how I practice for my mural, so that one day if I ever get a project, I can know what it feels like to work on a much bigger surface. So yeah, and it turned out really good, and it's so pretty. Every time I look at it, I'm just I can't believe I did that. Wow. So yeah, that's it. Okay, so now we can move on to the next piece, which is acrylic on paper. And this I did with my mentor. We were learning how to do still life with paint, so he was teaching me how to do it. So you can see I used black acrylic paint, and we were painting paint brushes in a can. So that was my result, and it came out pretty cool. I couldn't imagine myself doing that, but after the lesson I learned how to do it, and yeah, the result was amazing. I can see the paint brushes, the details. So that's what that piece was. And this I made at the beginning of the year, I think in March. Yeah, in March. So when we were being told to stay inside, so I just made this piece and added the flowers, because I think I was also practicing how to draw flowers at that time, and so this is what I came up with. And yeah, that's the story behind that. Then this is a peacock that I was drawing, and I wanted to make it still a line doodle. Like, I wanted to see how that would come out, but I got bored of it and left it at that because I don't know, I wasn't feeling it anymore. So the next piece is a mandala I created. It's one of the few mandalas I've done on paper this year, so that's what it came out as. This is actually pretty impressive as compared to the mandalas I normally draw. This one took much more time, and this was the result. I love the results, and the details are more accurate in this one. And this is one of my favorite pieces. It's a landscape doodle made of flowers and circles. So I was actually going to submit this for an exhibition, but I didn't finish it on time, so I missed out. But I still ended up finishing it because I really was enjoying the work. And so you can see the trees and the sky is yeah, you can see that. And so that's what I was doing. I was just like creating nature with nature, if it makes sense. So we have a sky with the flowers, then the hills have like circles and they're going like waves and then the trees are swirling, and then there's the sun over there, so you can think of it as a sunset or a sunrise, you know, whatever floats your boat. Then the next one is just a tropical composition. Wow, a tropical composition that I made when I was testing out my colors. I had just gotten Pelican colors and I just wanted to test them out, and I was also testing out my markers. So yeah, you can see the colored area is the Pelican colors. They actually color really well. And then this inner part is the for artist marker from Pebble. And then this is markers, like permanent markers, and then there's a bit of color. I think this I used colors, I'm not sure, I can't remember, but yeah. And then like this I used permanent markers, this I used the Posca pen to make the trees look more realistic. The Posca pen was drying up, so it was easier to do it. So that's that page. So, and these are, I think, one of my favorite things to have drawn this year. They are the pieces that I was drawing when I was trying to figure out what my niche is, because I wanted to get into making patterns and doodles, and I was just like testing out what it would look like if instead of leaving the entire place white, I just add some color, and it actually came out as a pretty good result. I feel like I could eat this up, this yellow. The yellow piece looks really nice. Even this other one, I really like the pink color. So that's it for this page. There's not much I can say about it, but just that I really love these pieces so much, and that they are one of my favorite pieces because I was just like discovering my niche when I was trying them out. Okay, and then next, this was a sketch for a drawing I was putting out for a competition, and the drawing isn't here because it's like on A3 and this file is only for like A4 papers. So, but let me get the drawing. So this was the sketch and this is the drawing. So I added more color to the drawing, of course. It's I wanted to make a doodle of Nairobi, like just capturing the whole Nairobi scene in one picture. So yeah, so that's the drawing that came out of this sketch. I think the sketch looks much better than the drawing. I don't know, but like yeah. Okay, so now the next pieces are my Inktober pieces, which I did until day number 17, and then I didn't give up. I'm not going to say give up, but I can say that I started realizing that my kind of style requires me to prepare like a month earlier. So next year, that's what I'm going to do. I will prepare my drawings like a month earlier. I thought I could like do my drawings in one day, but that's not possible because I do work with details. So we'll just like check off the ones that I already made so far. Okay, so the first one was fish. That's the first prompt. So I decided to draw an anglerfish, but like give it a bit of my personality. So that's why it looks a bit friendly. Yeah, I turned an anglerfish into this. So that's it for my first prompt. Okay. Then my next one is the second prompt, which was wisp. I decided to just like draw a skeleton hand holding a pocket watch, and the wisp is coming from the watch and going all around the hand. And so the story behind this was that I wanted to like depict that, you know, when time goes, it just like it goes away, it never comes back. And I just like wanted to like share the story of, you know, enjoy your life like right now, the one you have like right now, before like it's gone and you realize you didn't have a chance to enjoy it when you had it. So yeah, and when I was creating it, I was using this Swahili methali for ujana ni moshi ukienda haurudi tena. So that's like the whole thing that inspired me to create wisp after I learned the meaning. And then next was bulky, and here I was also like practicing how to make character doodles. I think I'd call them that. And so I wanted to like make a depiction of how bulky our thoughts can get. And so I decided to just like draw a woman and then have like afro hair over here, but instead of afros having an afro, I was going to like put it in like characters, and so that's what I did. So each character has like different facial expression to just show how different our thoughts and our emotions are, and how bulky they can get sometimes. So that's the story behind this piece. So this was Inktober prompt 3. And then next was prompt 4, which was radio. And here I was just like showing the different kinds of things that come out of the radio as we listen. They can impact our emotions differently, especially the news. So that's what the story behind radio is. And then Inktober prompt 5 was blade. And here I just drew a blade, and the rest I like thought of it in my head. It's like the Grim Reaper holding a blade. Yeah, but he doesn't have a face. Instead, it's line doodles coming out, and I don't know where they're going. I really can't say what inspired me to do this. I just drew it. And then next, because I was being left behind on the prompts, I decided to like draw smaller prompts so that I could catch up and not put any details at all. So the next prompts are a bit simple, and I got this idea from a channel I watched, and like literally the title was saying how to catch up on Inktober prompts and it helped. I did catch up, but then I got left behind again, but that's a story for later. So the next prompt was rodent, and I drew a rat, give the rat my personality, and that's the result. So yeah, that is really cute. And then the next prompt was this one, fancy. So I don't even know how to explain it. A skeleton hand holding a glass of wine or champagne. I don't know how to explain it, but I just think that champagne glasses are like really fancy. So I just wanted to give it like a scary touch. So I drew the skeleton hands. And then the next one is teeth. And yeah, I just drew somebody's teeth, I guess, and added piercings to make the drawing look interesting. And then next was trash. So yeah, I wrote down all the things that impact me negatively, and the hand is supposed to be showing me taking them out of my life and throwing them out, so because they're like trash. And then number 10, I don't remember what prompt 10 was. This one, yeah, I can't remember. And then this one was disgusting, and I can't even begin to explain what this means because no. Yeah, and then the next one is slippery, so I drew a banana peel. It's so cliche, but I was trying to catch up. And then dunes, that was prompt 13. Then prompt 14 was armor, so I drew one of my favorite characters, Susan Strong from Adventure Time, with her armor. I think she was so underrated as a character. Like once you watch like the whole Adventure Time series, and you get to realize where she came from. Like she was this girl who wanted to discover a new world, and she just didn't want to be locked up in the world she already knew. And so just learning that about her was amazing. And then this was Outpost. Now I didn't quite understand the meaning of Outpost, but the little bit I understood, I drew this composition with a little twist of the Bible verse from Proverbs chapter 4. Let me look for that. Okay, yeah, Proverbs chapter 4, verse 23, which says, "Be careful how you think, your life is shaped by your thoughts." And let me look, that's the good news version. Let me look for a different version. Okay, yeah, so the other version is King James version, and it says, "Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life." So basically, it's just talking about how you should guard your heart. And you know, the way my friend explained it to me was like, guard your heart, like be careful who you let in, don't just let anybody in. So the way I put it into this drawing is like, this is the heart, yeah, and this is like what's protecting it. So not just anybody can go into your heart because you have protected it. And yeah, if you go to learn the meaning of Outpost, you'll get it. I don't know how to explain it further, but I did have to read a lot of stuff to just understand Outpost. So that was prompt 15. Then prompt 16 was what? It was something to do with the ocean. Storm. Yeah, so this is actually called Beautiful Storm. And it is when I started doing my October prompts in my style with all my details and all that stuff, because I don't know, I don't feel good doing simple work. I don't know, it just doesn't sit well with me. So this is what I came up with when I was doing prompt number 15. Is it 15? from number 16. This is what I was coming up with, and I called it Beautiful Storm. And then the next one is from 16, which is Rocket. And this is pretty self-explanatory, but I was testing out my new pens, my new Miniso pens, and I just wanted to see how they work, and they work really well. So that's what I've been using actually. So that's for the 2 pages. Then this should be prompt number 18, I think. And it was dropped. And this was the last prompt I did because I just couldn't keep up, and October was over at the end of October. So I will do the rest of the prompts, but as like separate projects, if that makes sense. So this was dropped, and for this one I gave it a different twist. I wanted to like show how when we hold on to things when we hold on to things in our hands, I was thinking about the question, how many things do we hold on to that would be so beautiful if we just let them out, something like that. So like when I was doing this composition representing trapped, I just wanted to like show that some of the things you hold on to thinking that maybe they're not good enough, or maybe people won't like it and all that, so you're trapping all this beauty in your hands and you should just let it go. So here you can see the hand is closed, but all that beauty is slowly slipping out. So yeah, anyway, that's it for all my prompts, for all my drawings for 2020. Those are all the drawings I did, and now we can move on to the canvases. Okay, so welcome to part 2. Now I am going to be showing you all the canvases I have done, including the ones that I sold. So yeah, let's begin. So this is a piece that I did this year, and I was trying to make a flower mandala. It didn't work out the way I thought it would, but I added up these details at the back and it looks really nice. The name of the piece is called In Between the Lines because, it's in between the lines. But I think I'm going to redo it next year because I don't like it anymore. I've been looking at it so much until I hate it, but I want to create a much better piece from it. So that's that for that piece. And then the next one is a golden mandala, which I created in I think February or March, I can't even remember. But then my dog ended up eating a part of it, so that's why it looks like that over here. But I really love this piece. Unfortunately, she ate it and ruined it, but that's okay. At least she didn't like touch the actual artwork over here. So that's it for that piece. And I also especially love how it looks when you put it under lights. Yeah. Okay, and then the next one is my favorite, which is this, a flower doodle. So this doodle I created with warm colors, color yellow, orange and red. So I just mixed them up to get different shades of yellow, orange and red, and this is what the outcome was. And I actually really love this piece, by the way. Like it's just an amazing piece, and it's beautiful, and the colors really came out after I outlined them. So it's called Yellow Melo, and I can't wait to post it on my Instagram to just show people like, yo, look what I created. So I did this with Miniso and Posca paint markers and also some Fable paint, and I outlined with some black paint and also like just a black paint pen. and it came out as this. This is a 20 by 20 centimeter canvas. Okay, and the last canvas isn't framed, but this is a collabo piece that I did with my friend, and I just like added the details to the side, and inside is a coffee cup. So yeah, my only job was to just add the details on the side, and it came out really well. So that's what that looks like. It's really big. Yeah. And so the last two canvases were sold. So I'll just like put them on the screen and you can see them. And then yeah, now we can move on to the last part, which is the bottle art. Okay, so lastly, one of the things that I discovered or started doing this year was bottle art, and I started doodling on bottles this year to just experiment, and I think it's something I'm going to pick up. So this was the first bottle art I ever made, and it looks like this. It's a doodle I created with paint pens. So you can see the light blue and the yellow really go together. And then the next one is this one. This is a Ribena bottle. This is a ketchup bottle. So this is the one that I also made. And this one I used red and blue, just a lighter blue and a darker blue and then red, and then outlined it with black. Oh sorry, it's a Lucozade bottle. So these are the two bottle artworks I've made this year, and I can't wait to get into it next year and do more. Okay, so that's it for the video. I hope that you enjoyed, and I hope that you loved seeing all the works I've done in 2020. So I can't wait to do more artwork in 2021 and do more projects. I am so excited already. Anyways, I hope you did enjoy the video, and don't forget to stay positive, safe and hydrated. I love you. Bye. So yes. Huh? I'm awake. I'm in the middle of recording. Ouch. No, it's okay. It. Stop guilt tripping me. Now where was I? See, you've made me look.